Hello, everybody. Michael Grigery here. I wanted to jump on and do a really quick video on my morning walk here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I am at one of the most beautiful spa resorts I've ever been to. It's called 10,000 Waves. It's here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And if you are a spa enthusiast or you and your spouse enjoy going to places that are tranquil and unique, this place is gorgeous. It is a Japanese inspired and influenced spa. The attention to detail is incredible. I'd kind of compare it a little bit to the quality of Disneyland. Everything you look at, the trees have been imported from Japan. The attention to detail in the landscaping and the architecture is just out of this world. It's incredible. I'm here with the Mastermind Group, and I wanted to share some of the thoughts and experiences that I had, not only last night, but with just Mastermind Groups in general. I've been a part of several Mastermind Groups since in my professional career, kind of the organized Mastermind Groups of the corporation, but since stepping away from the employee world in 2019, a lot of professional organizations. And there have been some that I joined and didn't quite take advantage of. And then some, like this particular event that I'm in right now, that I am just completely immersed with and really just leaning into and trusting the tribe and the process that I'm a part of. And I wanted to kind of share some experiences. Currently, I'm paying about $20,000 a year to be coached and mentored, whether it could be an accountability group, one-on-one coaching. It's a significant amount of money. And it certainly wasn't that a few years ago. I read a book, about a year ago, called The Richest Man in Babylon. One of the principles of that book was to first you identify, your destination, so whatever that is. And then the second is to invest a portion of your income. So you could be an employee or in small business up to, running $1 billion organization, but investing a portion of your income to reinvest in education, reinvest in something that's going to better you or empower you to be a better person, a better entrepreneur. And like I mentioned before, I've been in mastermind groups where I didn't really take advantage of, but even when I wasn't taking advantage of the mastermind group itself, the resources and the tools and things that I was doing on my own time still had an incredible amount of value. And so I wanted to put a spin on something or my own perspective that I feel like might be easy to resonate with some people. And that is that I want to look at it as a price. So I'm going to use $1,000 a month as just an example for a price. If you're paying $1,000 a month for a mentorship and you get, let's just call it a couple hours a week of time per hour, that's really expensive. It's a couple $100s per hour. It's the value of the information you're going to get from that $1,000 that you want to quantify in some way. For example, I'm here last night. A group of 5 of us were going for a walk around this complex, this property, and all 5 people are running businesses mid to high 7 figures, very well run organizations, but a couple hours just talking, walking, and I can't even put a dollar amount on the amount of value and information that I collected from this group. If taking action on it is going to add significant value to my organization, to myself, my family, just an incredibly empowering conversation that I had. And so I want to think about comparing the $15-ish thousand a year I pay to be a part of this mastermind group to what I'm getting out of it. And so if I'm paying an employee, even an employee overseas, how much value are they giving me over a certain period of time? And then how much value am I getting from a mastermind group? So I feel like the mastermind group will have 3 primary roles. One is going to be helping you kind of define your destination. Where is it that you want to be? And what do you want to accomplish from your business? And if you have not started a business, but you have the desire to start a business, keeping that 10% idea and saying, can I take 10% of my income and learn and educate and teach myself what I need to do to step out of the corporate world into running my own organization? So finding your destination, finding what it is you want to do or where it is you want to be and where you want the organization to go. The second thing is finding a mentor that has done what you want to do. They have already accomplished the next 2, 3, 4 steps that you want to accomplish, and they can help you along your journey, sharing their own experience and kind of giving you an idea of the roadblocks. And my philosophy for coaching has been to help you understand, you now know your destination. I've seen dozens, if not hundreds of people on the same path that you're on. So having a mentor that can share their experiences to help somebody along their path. It doesn't take many hours of time as a coach to work with somebody, and hopefully people that are watching this video that I've coached before can speak up and say the value they get. It doesn't take much time to have an hour phone call, to be in a couple hours a month of meetings, and to get value, kind of understanding the roadblocks and the pitfalls and to what to look out for as you go along your journey to whatever your goal and destination is with your organization. And the third is accountability. The accountability is critically important because you want to make sure that you are waking up every day and not only are you doing the things that you need to do, so you're being held accountable to the right things. When you don't have a coach and a mentor, or certainly if you don't have a destination, you kind of don't know where you're going. And when you know where you're going and you have a coach that's been there and can help you be your light as you walk along the path, and you're being held accountable to the right things that matter, those combination of those three things is invaluable. It is worth a significant amount of money, and it doesn't take much time to get those things done. Now, your end, on your side, to execute takes time. Me going on a 2-hour walk last night with my 5 people in my mastermind group, that took 2 hours of my time, and that's not me executing on the things that I learned and things I need to get done, but it's the 2 hours that I learned of what needs to happen next and getting clarity on what other people are doing and other people's experiences and how they've overcome certain barriers or roadblocks in their business. That's where the real value comes in. And so when you join a mastermind group, I wouldn't be so concerned about, am I taking advantage of every single little thing that I need to? I would take advantage of the people, the community, the accountability, the destination, and the mentorship, and the time you spend in focusing on how can I get as much information in a short period of time and how can I execute. The execution on the thing is more important. And if you don't have a destination, you can be lost. You don't know where you're going, so it's hard to find out exactly what you want to do. If you don't have a mentor, you're kind of guessing on which direction you want to go. And if you're not being held accountable to something, you could be doing the wrong things and not even know you're even doing the wrong thing. So being held accountable to the right thing with that mentorship program is incredibly important. So I cannot stress the importance enough about just getting a mentor. If you're an employee right now and you're thinking, should I step out and should I start my own business? Absolutely you should, but I would consider taking a little bit of time to do some research, joining a course, joining a program of somebody that can help you get from 0 to 1. How can you figure out, how can I just completely stop my income immediately to replace it with a business? Can I keep working part-time and doing this thing as a side hustle and a side project? There's so many different things that you can do if you want to just get started. There's even more things that you can do as your business starts to grow. And coming to places like this and having the opportunity to spend time and mastermind with and communicate with and just really, really smart people is something that I honestly can't really put a value on. I would pay for this experience that I'm having right now 100 times again, just because of what I learned last night and what I've already learned in my 2 full days. This is the 3rd day on this 5-day trip. So I want you to consider a mastermind group. I want you to consider getting a coach, finding a mentor that you trust, that you respect, and just going all in, going for it, and embracing the destination, embracing the mentorship, embracing the community and the accountability that comes with it. I don't have a coaching program personally that I own. I'm part of the Conquer network, and I can say personally that I have coached over 20 people past 7 figures. Not saying that's me that's done that, but they do all the work, but it works. It works very, very well. And I believe in it. I believe in the owner, Brandon. I believe the founder, Josh Latimer and Brandon Vaughn. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for the Conquer program, the people in the Conquer program, and Josh and Brandon. So if you are considering one, Conquer be the place to go. But other than that, just step outside your comfort zone, take challenges, take big risks, and hold yourself accountable to something bigger and better than yourself you are today, and watch what happens. That's it. Hope you watched the whole thing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.